Hi. So basically, what I've done is taken many interviews today. You can see the list of resumes along with here, and there were around more than 25 to 30 interviews have been taken today. Now, the basic learning which I want to tell you all is that okay, whenever these kind of see, this is a resume which is an important paper. It is basically an important paper. Why? Because it has your 16, 17, 20 years, 25 years, whatever experience you have. Okay, it is there on this piece of paper. Okay, so make sure that this paper is at highest quality. So whenever you print any material on this particular paper, it should be at the best quality. The reason being because your 20, 25 years of experience is there on the paper. So make sure that you have the best quality printed on it, and try to make sure, because I have about like 25 to 30 resumes with me, and there are of different fonts people have used, different colors they have used, but basically make sure that it is white and black is the simplest font that you can get into. White paper, black font, simple, and it should be visible. That is more important. Well, now candidates, you saw people came in, went out, and there were many people who came in for the interview. Some might get selected, some might not get selected. The reason being, what basically, whenever an interviewer is looking at you as a candidate, okay, he's expecting you to answer questions for him. Now, these questions are based on results. Okay, we want to have the best person join our company. Why? Because we don't want to waste our time coming here and taking interviews. Like, just imagine 25 to 30 interviews you have to take every day. Just imagine what kind of challenges we have to go with. Now, the thing is that as a candidate, what you people can do? Learning number one: make sure that whenever you come for an interview, come prepared. The reason being, if you're not prepared for the interview, that they might ask you some questions which you're not able to answer, and it might create a problem. Okay. Second, and the most important part is dress well. Make sure that you are in the best comfortable clothing available. Make sure that you are formally dressed, first of all, and you want to try out to wear a blazer or a tie or whatever it is, but make sure that you are comfortable in those clothes. Okay, it's not necessary that the person who has wore a blazer and a tie will get selected, and then a person being in formals. Okay, it is not something we're not preparing for UPSC and IIC and all that. Normal graduate that he wants to get into, like people, come up to me and ask like, what are the things that we need to do? We need to crack the interview. See, it is not about cracking the interview. It is about having a conversation with someone. Make sure that you are talking to this particular person. Okay, asking relevant question, giving relevant answer is the best suitable. The question is asked and you answer properly. Simple. Just keep it one-to-one basis, because it's going to be a one-on-one basis. Sometimes there are situations wherein there is a panel sitting, so you will have someone sitting here, and there will be three or four people, and one person will be interviewed. So those times you have make sure that you maintain an eye contact with everyone. Okay, because the eye contact is shows the way you are confident on. Okay. Now you saw today's interviews in which people came in, they sat, they spoke about something. I asked them a couple of questions. But the thing is, your attitude really matters. Okay, what kind of attitude are you carrying? It really matters. Why? Because if there is no signs of you showing that you're interested for this particular profile, then we'll come to know that there's a problem. Okay, so make sure that the appearance is such that you're really interested in this profile, and that's the reason why you got to be hired. And we can actually sense that while the conversation is on. That's the reason why the questions are made to make you answer those. And while you answer those particular questions, if we come to know that you're not the appropriate candidate for this particular job role, then only we reject. Otherwise, if you think that it can actually suit the requirement of the company that you are coming up with, then we can, will be easily hired in the company. So don't make an extra effort. Like, don't try to do something which is very on a, different scale altogether. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you keep it simple, right? And to keep it simple, you have to be, really patient about it. Okay, don't create any hype in yourself. Don't show that anxiety even if you're feeling so. and just relax yourself. As much as you are relaxed in an interview, you will be able to easily answer questions. If you're really frustrated, or probably you've done a lot of traveling, or probably you've gone out and you've come up, you walked some stairs, just take time, have sip of water, breathe in, breathe out, calm yourself down, look yourself into the mirror or the mobile camera, just see how you look, bring that smile, okay, be graceful. Once you do all this, then come and sit, because see, the interview day is not in your hand, right? To be very frank, the interview day is not in your hand, because you don't know who's going to come. Is going to be a girl, boy, or elderly person, or three people, four people, or one person. You don't know what's going to happen on the interview. But make sure that whatever your education is, whatever you're prepared for, and the most important is that you need communication skills to crack interview. You cannot come here on an interview and start speaking in some other language. It will be not applicable, because the profiles that people are getting selected now, it's the base is communication skills. What will I do with a degree? I am engineer, but I don't know how to put it across. What's the point? Okay, there's no point across. If you don't know the language, learn, practice communication skills. I know there are a lot of training programs which I have taken it, and you people are going through it, and you know for the fact that communication skills are the most important skills in today's phenomena. It was there before, it is there now, and it will remain forever. So learn communication skills. I know you people are going through my course right now that you have taken, Communication Success Formula. In that, I have mentioned everything. How can you crack this particular aspect of communication skills, how to increase confidence, and what to do, what not to do. But this was, I wanted to make into special attention about interviews, because interviews are the crucial part of your life. Okay, because here the transaction from a normal student employee, okay, becomes a paying job. Correct? Somebody is going to pay you in your pocket, right? The money is going to come into your pocket. So the value exchange has to be equal, right? For an example, if you call me for, if you say that I want a Samsung mobile, all right, and if I give you an Apple mobile, is it is it a fair deal? No, it is not, right? Because you are looking at a Samsung specific mobile. That's the reason if you go to any shop like Roma or Vijay Sales, they will ask you for a model number if you're looking at some particular product, right? Why? Because they want to know, okay, what exactly are you looking at? And if you get what you are looking at, that's a deal. That's where you pay, right? Once you're happy with the deal, you pay, right? Once you're happy with the phone, you're happy with the headphone, you're happy with mobile, or happy with anything. You go to a store and you buy it for what? Once you're happy with the product, the person will tell you, okay, this is a television, 21 inch, 24 inch, right? It shows you, you see all this, you check it, test it, everything, and then once you're happy to make a deal out of it, then only you go and pay to the cash counter, right? Interviews are also the same. Once we are happy with your content that you gave us, and we are fine, we can actually take him as an asset. And especially whenever a person think about yourself as an asset, right? An asset is someone who creates, adds value in a company. Okay. If I find you as a liability, then there will be a problem, right? Because don't be a liability. Don't be someone who will, come into organization, create problems, and then probably a scenario will be that company might just throw you out as well. You never know. This might also happen. So, in spite of the fact people are getting hired in the company, but still after 6 months, 7 months, they have to leave because of the kind of attitude they have. So, if you really want to work on communication skills, learn about the company, research about the company that you're going the interview for. Think about it, that what kind of questions can be accepted to the, and see, guys, the most important part is that practice communication skills to learn effective interview skills hack. Okay. There is no one that you cannot impress with anyone unless and until there are some soft skills component, and the best is the communication skills are very crucial and important. I hope this particular podcast and video is helpful to all of you. And I remember that if you apply these techniques in your day-to-day life, while you're learning, it will be an applicable format to all of you. Thank you.